This is The Long Walk. This is based on a short story by Stephen King, set in a kind of a dystopian America. I don't really understand what the crack was, but they've decided that every year each state does a lottery thing and one person gets to do the long walk. And whoever wins the long walk, which is literally the last person standing, gets the heart's desire or wish or something. This is a really interesting movie. If you're wanting a movie with special effects and explosions and monsters and scares, this ain't the movie for you. It has got some gruesome bits in it, but I absolutely loved this. I was hanging on every word. It's all about human connection. It's about relationships. It's about conversations between people who are thrown into a horrendous situation together. It's got Mark Hamill doing his Joker voice. I absolutely loved it. I thought it was great. What did you think, James?
I loved it as well, man. This just did everything right for me, you know. So like, yeah, I was looking into, because I assume the short story elaborates more on what the state of the world is in, because I was reading like the synopsis on Wikipedia and I had a lot more detail about it. But yeah, it's like a military state. It's kind of a thing to boost morale for people, that like the long walk is this kind of like the Olympics, almost like this kind of event that everybody tunes in for, and you know, you're rooting for your state's kid. And like there's a kind of a moment in it where when the character says like, well, nobody really chooses to do this because the state of the world is so desperate, everybody volunteers to go. Like, so you're, you know, like nobody doesn't choose to go on it because they have to, you know. I just think it was really beautiful in moments. Like, it is about humanity in people and like, you know, camaraderie and like desperation and love, and like it is a very interesting situation to put characters in and have them kind of explore their kind of feelings like as they're walking and talking. You know, I just thought that was great. I think it's the best. Best isn't the right word. The most effective use of gun violence, I think, in a film I probably ever seen. Like, I was more horrified. I was so horrified anytime somebody got shot in it. Like, it felt really real, and it doesn't shy away from you. Most of the vast majority of the time, you're seeing it pretty straight up. You know?
Yeah. So for those of you that haven't seen this film, I haven't heard of it. Basically, when you're doing this walk, if you slow below 3 miles an hour, you get a warning, and if you stop, you basically get shot in the head, and it's the last person alive.
You get 3 warnings, and they wear off after an hour. So you have 3 warnings. You get 3 hours. You have to walk above, and you get shot if you don't. And they utilize that really well. So there's a moment where the main character gets his 3. He's kind of nodding off on the first night, and he gets his 3 warnings, and then they hit an incline. And he's like, oh shit, like at the worst possible moment. And so he kind of starts power walking, and everybody starts slowing down. So everybody starts getting, and it's just a massacre then. It's just like so horrific.
It's one of those films, isn't it, where, you know, we're only with these characters for, what is it, an hour and a half movie or something?
Yeah.
But it's so well written and so well directed that I don't know what you were like, James, but I was genuinely feeling upset when characters that I'd grown to like were being killed.
There's kind of a core 4 group in it, and once the first one goes, you're just like, oh shit, you know.
And you know, like they know, only one of them surviving, but it's still a bit of a shock every time someone dies.
Let's all be friends, you know. And I think you just see the sheer willpower of some people. Like, there's kind of a journalist character who's writing a book, and he, on the incline part, he snaps his ankle, and it cuts to a day later. So he's been hobbling at 3 miles an hour on this ankle. With his bone sticking out pretty much. That's just like, Jesus Christ, you know. I just thought that was great.
The one that got me the most, I think, was the bully kid fighting, and I genuinely think he didn't mean to, but one of the kids takes a swing at him and trips over and lands on his face.
He's antagonizing.
Yeah, and you see his face kind of gets scraped, but that's enough for him to be delayed, and then he gets shot in the head and killed.
Yeah.
And it's like,
and I you know, I liked it because Stephen King stuff often has like horrible bully characters, like an It. You know, really sadistic ones. What I really liked about this was it was setting that character up to be that, and then he's just not. So like, you know, they start referencing later. It's like, you got that guy killed, and he really is offended at the idea of being called a killer. And he even threatens Peter, one of the main characters, of like, I have something in store for you. So you are assuming he's going to try and sabotage everyone else in some way, but he doesn't. And then kind of towards the end, he kind of has this breakdown moment of like, I'm not a bad guy. I don't. Can we just be friends and stuff? And like, really heartfelt. I thought that was great. as well. And I really loved the main two in it, like particularly Peter's actor, whose name is escaping me. He's from Alien, Romulus as well. He's amazing. Like, I just want to see him in everything. Like he was just so good in this. Yeah.
So the end of the movie. So spoilers, guys. The movie ends with one of the characters being left standing, and he fulfills the other guy's wish, really.
Yeah.
And dispatches the colonel. Is it the colonel or the major? I can't remember.
The major.
The major, which is the
Mark Hamill character.
Mark Hamill character. What do you think? Because again, you can read whatever you want into the end, but we came out of the cinema, and my mother and my wife were talking about it, and I was saying there's a bit where he pulls the gun and he shoots the major, and at that point he's surrounded by crowds and he's surrounded by soldiers with guns and all this stuff, but literally when he kills the major, it just goes to him. There's nobody else near him. There's no noise, and he walks off. I think he was shot. I think
that's probably that's probably it. Like he because earlier on the main character is making a point of nobody's ever done that. Nobody's ever like you'll be the winner. You're an important figure at that point, so they won't know what to do. So they might not necessarily shoot me and kill me if I kill the major. And so like you there is a possibility that he was arrested and they're kind of like, well, what do we do now, kind of thing. But like, the ending indicates to me that he was probably just shot on spot.
Because everyone disappears. There's nothing around him. Just blackness.
Yeah. So it's more symbolic. But I wasn't sure which of the two would live. And there's a fake out moment where one of them stops. And then to let the other, and then the other one stops.
So again, spoilers, ladies and gents. But the book, it's the opposite way around.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, so they've swapped the end to surprise.
Oh, right.
Audience.
Great. Okay, yeah. So I'll go read the book then to see. But
so overall, guys, this is a cracking little movie. Really recommend you checking out. It's not doing too well at the cinemas apparently, but so I really would recommend people go and try and watch it.
100%, yeah.
And give it a go. It's a good one.